I've been doing YouTube for about 2 years now. More specifically, I've been doing it since May 20th, 2021. And I've learned a lot, but I feel like I know less than when I started. I had no idea how hard YouTube was, and I like challenges. And when I start something, one of the things I hate the most is never finishing. I started because I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I mean, I've got some old unlisted videos on my just regular account of me making like old Call of Duty videos, just some random videos. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I've always wanted to make an impact on people's lives. Somehow, some way, I've always wanted to make an impact. And a lot of the time, I have no idea how I'm going to go about making that impact. At least if it's a smile on the face, there we go. I've done something. So 2 years ago, I decided that I was going to make Pokemon videos. What's up, guys? It's Drip Drop debut video. I was going to be a Poketuber. Still have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just opening boxes, trying to teach people how to play the game, and, just trying to have fun with it. There is still so much left to know and so much left to learn. And sometimes I ask myself, am I doing this right? Am I doing it correctly? Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing what it is that I set out to do, making an impact, because sometimes I feel like I'm making no impact. But I carry around this little this card, and it was this single strike impact energy card, reverse holo, because reverse holos are cool. I'm carrying this card around right now. I currently have it just on my desk, and it's just to remind me to make an impact. Always make an impact. Stay thankful. We're here to stay thankful and make an impact. So what does the future hold for me? I plan on continue to adapt, continue to evolve how I make videos. Since January, it's been really hard to make videos with, if you're familiar with Pokemon trading card game online, you know that they came out with a new game called Live, and that's kind of been they've kind of messed it up. So I've kind of had low motivation to play the online game, and just, financially, can't open Pokemon cards all the time if you don't have a means to get it all the time. So I try to be smart with that, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out, what do you guys like the most? What can I make that I enjoy that you also enjoy? And I just love opening Pokemon cards, and I love playing the game. So I'm going to continue to do that. But how can I do that in an engaging way? And that is the question. I'm trying to push myself into, making better content for you guys. If you're not familiar with the behind the scenes of YouTube, there are so many different things to know. There are so many different aspects to YouTube. You have things called the click-through rate. You have audience retention. You have thumbnails, titles, all of that. And sometimes people can get away with things, and sometimes you can't get away with it. Sometimes you got to make it perfect. And sometimes a video breaks through, Sometimes for some of my breakthrough videos, I have no idea what set that apart from some of my other videos. I got this Urshifu video, and it's one of my older videos, and it's still doing really well, and I really have no idea at all how it's doing so well. In the little over 2 years that we've been on YouTube, we're finally getting close to 1,000 subs. We're only at 970. We're only 30 subscribers away from having 1,000. We're almost there, and it's crazy that we're almost there, and it's taken us this long to get there. There have been so many people that have made new channels, or they've been small for a while, and it's kind of it's kind of discouraging. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when you see the smaller channels than you, or the same channels that have been up the same time, the same amount of time as you, and they just soar past you. I mean, blast through the roof. But it's also easy to be happy for them. You know, it's easy to be happy for the people that are succeeding, and you can't help it but to be happy for them. And sometimes, you know, you're like, man, I've been putting in this hard work. You know, why is the content that is being created isn't, you know, getting as much traction as others? But that's where you fall into the pit of comparison, and you cannot do that, as comparison is the thief of joy, and that's not necessarily a healthy thing to do. So you gotta practice staying thankful all the time. You gotta be thankful for the opportunities that you've given. You have to be thankful for the opportunities that have been taken away. You have to be thankful in all aspects. And I want to continue to stay thankful. I hope you guys, if you made it this far into the video, continue to stay thankful. We're almost to 1,000 subs, so if you're not subbed yet, you know, click that button. And drippies, thank you so much for the support, and always remember, stay thankful. What's up, guys? It's Drip Drop debut video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this video with Crobat Pink Flyboy box. Alright, so let's go ahead and get cracking. Alright guys, so here we go.